Oh, I forgot how. Oh, ope, ope. Do 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 do. Yeah. Don't tell Josh. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. Oh, here comes Josh, everybody. Oh, you're a large head.
Is it large enough, though? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Great, great,
Yeah.
great, great.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
We're live.
So we're
Hi.
streaming. We're
Yeah.
live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll do this live.
That's
Mm. Mm. Papa Joe.
You want to clap this in?
Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa, and we are here tonight to talk about Watchmen, Season 1, Episode 9. See how they fly. And this is your one and only warning. We are going to spoil it. It's the final episode, possibly of the series, definitely of Season 1. Tressa, talk to me. How are you feeling?
I'm mad about it.
You're mad that it's over?
Yes.
I know.
I don't want to
Right?
bring it up now, but I'm mad about the ending. But
Let's just jump in. You're mad about the ending.
I mean, if you want to just jump in, sure, fine. Well, don't leave us hanging, especially if you're going to end the whole fucking series.
There are so many fucking seeds planted.
Yes, it was absolutely like they were going to continue.
Okay, so we finally get Lady True's backstory.
Yeah, we did.
Best origin story of them all.
My origin story is that my mom stole some of your cum. The end.
Just like women are always doing.
All the time.
Scheming to steal semen.
Maybe if you didn't always leave it in your fridge all the time, we wouldn't do it.
Adrian Veidt, famous virgin.
Wait, I did not know that. But
apparently, well, I didn't either, but apparently he's never given himself to a woman because blah, 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 virgin talk.
If you're going to say it like that,
virgin talk.
Continue to not give yourself to women. No, thank you.
But he does go the extra step of keeping a jizz fridge.
I don't.
So back in his man cave, what's in the fridge? Is it beer? No.
Oh, great. I need creamer for my coffee. Thank you.
No, that's not what it is either.
Oh, almond milk? That's fine. I can.
So behind his portrait of Alexander the Great, which looks a lot like him because
that's weird.
Is a narcissist and he wanted to pattern his entire life after Alexander the Great, starting with nothing, achieving everything. Behind that portrait, which is done in like a Donald Trump Fantasia style.
Yep.
There's a secret fridge full of jizz.
Dude.
So, Judd Crawford had a secret compartment with a clan robe. Lori Blake says when her dad, the comedian, died, they found a secret compartment. Ozymandias, no different.
I mean, come on, let's be fair. All those other secret compartments were full of jizz too. It just wasn't in vials.
Highly masturbatory at the very least.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
boy,
so
I could talk
what a
about.
fucking what a great story, right? Like, I mean, basically,
Mm-hmm.
the whole story is about Bien, this woman
Yes.
who's completely overlooked. She's a cleaning woman that he never notices. He's too busy getting the perfect take of his like devious plan.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't realize that he's being robbed.
Of his jizz. Dude.
Yeah, she
Let's
inseminates himself with his jizz against his will.
uh, how did she even know that? I mean, yeah, she's the cleaning lady, but
She's
is
the
she
cleaning
cleaning
lady.
out the
Nobody
fridge?
notices the cleaning lady.
But is there
I don't know. She had to hack in using his like 1980s computer.
yeah. So Bien, I mean, I guess we always knew that Bien was smart and Bien was a clone of True's mom. So yeah, it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Mm-hmm. So, uh,
Uh,
so
fridge
we
full of
find out that
jizz. Yeah.
Jeremy's iron,
Mm-hmm.
while on Europa,
Yeah.
truly was just like doing what he could to stay sane for years while he was waiting for his ride to show up. And he was like creating these clones and tossing them outside of the atmosphere to kill them, to use their bodies to spell save me daughter.
Until you just said that, I didn't realize that it hadn't occurred to me
Yeah.
that he was killing the bodies specifically to make the sign. I thought
Yeah.
he was just like, I'm having fun killing people. Yeah. Oh, what a convenient thing to make my sign with. No, okay, I got it.
Yeah. He doesn't care about people. He kills them all the time
Mhm.
because he has higher, loftier goals, or so he believes.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, that goal specifically was just to get off there, but yes.
It was to get off there, but he also thinks he has to save the world, right?
Right,
He
right,
has a
right, right.
messiah complex.
Yeah, for sure. Huh.
So
Uh,
he's tossing out bodies. He spells out "Save me, daughter," so that like her um
Satellite when she
her satellite will catch it on film, and
yes,
she'll send that awesome fucking space shuttle right
that
on
orb.
time.
So, yes, and this was a great episode because all the boring dumbass shit on Europa all fell into place and it all fucking made sense why we needed to see it, and I appreciate that.
I could have done with less Europa overall,
Yeah, I know.
but I don't know where you make those cuts,
Right.
to be fair.
Because I mean, yeah, and they could have shortened a lot of those Europa cuts because a lot of it was just look how grandiose and amazing this is. But we needed a lot of that information for this specific episode.
Well, because it is revealed that the stakes did not exist, they were literally just a game for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why we, the audience, had to fucking bother watching it. That's really my only quibble with this show. I think the show is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm gonna like split hairs, that's where I say this is kind of a dumb part.
Like, what stakes are we talking here?
I'm saying like he has to fight the games warden, but like he doesn't. He just gave that guy the job and told him like you're my adversary now.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. I could see them cutting that completely.
I mean, if the whole point is he's in isolation and he's cracking up, that is relatable.
Yes, we've all been through a pandemic, self-isolation, etc. But we're not killing people out of boredom to make signs.
Well,
Well,
not that you know of.
never mind. Forget I said anything. Don't tell anybody.
All right. So this episode is chock full of awesome shit.
Yeah, it is.
One awesome thing is when he gets on that shuttle, Lady True has recorded instructions for him, but she's doing partially a regular voice, partially a silly robo instruction voice.
Yeah.
Which is just hilarious.
It's so
because
great.
it's not necessary.
Nope.
It's just funny.
Uh-huh. And so much stuff came into place in this episode. I love it. Like at True's place when Jane, is it Jane? No. Fuck. When the designing woman FBI lady came.
Lori Blake.
Lori Blake. Lori Blake's like, why is this statue of Adrian Veidt so old? At the time, I was like, well, I don't know, she's smart. Maybe she just wanted to age him appropriately.
It was him all along.
So great. How are you going to hide someone in plain fucking sight?
Yep.
Delightful.
Gonna dip this guy in gold. Yeah. He's going to be frozen during the flight to save him from possible dehydration, starvation, or insanity.
Yeah. And then maybe just keep you in my house for like 5 or so years.
Yeah. Until I need to thaw you out so that you can witness my triumph.
Because I don't give a fuck about you. I just want you to know that I'm better than you.
Yes, totally.
Mm-hmm.
You offered me nothing and I took it and I ran with it.
Damn. I mean, what was she expecting? He's not going to give her any money. Because
she had a plan to save the world. And since he has gone to outrageous lengths to save the world, whether you believe it or not, that's what he believed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Whether she believed it or not. And I think maybe she does. I don't know. I don't know really what her position is, but I think that she probably like buys into his view of things to some degree.
Oh, absolutely. I think that she takes great pride in the fact that she's the product of fridge jizz.
Yep.
Let's just talk about fridge jizz for the next hour.
She's sampled 2, 3, 4, 6.
When she visited him on Antarctica, and she's like laying out all the info. I'm your daughter. I'm a product of your jizz. My mom knew about your fridge. Blah, blah, blah.
Before she even gets to that, she just knocks on his door to like congratulate and thank him. But he's like shooing her away. Like, listen, I don't want any visitors. No, you can't use the restroom. That's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah. And then she basically pretended to be a super fan so she could get in and talk to him.
She played to his vanity.
What else are you going to do?
Seems like it works more often than not.
What did he say later? He said, it takes one to know one.
Yep.
So
a raging narcissist with ridiculous levels of hubris.
Yup. She's like, she tells him that she is his daughter, and he's like, cool, I will never fucking call you my daughter. So fuck off. Bye. I'm giving you nothing. But then he makes a sign that says, save me, daughter, because takes one to know one, because fucking get me off this planet. Fucking I'm a smart dude, and what I'm surprised she didn't. Well, okay, I'm surprised she wasn't just like, cool, fuck you, dude. But I'm also not, because she wanted to shove it in his face that she was going to make something way better than his thing.
I mean, she could have also just sent a one-way ship with a note like, sorry, not enough gas.
Right? Or sent the ship that he got on somewhere the fuck else, made him stay awake the whole time.
Right, straight into the sun.
Signed, your daughter, dickhead.
All right, so finally Looking Glass is back.
Yes. I'm
Fucking
still
awesome.
confused. I don't
Okay,
know.
so last time we checked in with Looking Glass, he had been shown the tape of Ozymandias that we see Ozymandias recording in this episode, that is addressed to soon-to-be President Redford.
Yeah. Confessing to the giant squid.
Confessing his mass murder plan, about how all of this was to
bragging,
get you.
Whatever.
Yeah. Confession / brag.
So,
okay, so last time we checked in with Looking Glass, the 7th Cavalry had told him the truth about this giant conspiracy, and he went home, and then they sent guys to kill him. But we saw that Petey was there afterwards, and there's just a whole bunch of 7K dudes dead and no sign of Looking Glass.
Strewn about.
So Looking Glass took one of their masks and hid in plain sight with them. Smart move.
Yep.
Although, how did he not know that they were sending guys to Angela's house? And how did he not go and try to stop them from doing that?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And
maybe he just got there. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know how or why he's back. That's all I care about.
He's back, and it's great. Like, he shows up. Laurie Blake is tied to a chair, and he's like still wearing the mask. He's like, "Hey, be cool. It's me. When we get a chance, we're gonna get out of here."
They have a stage whisper conversation.
Hey,
I'm right here, and I'm not one of these guys.
There's a whole crew of old Cyclops and 7th Cavalry clan people gathering
sitting
to watch the big show.
With Jesus behind them. And woof. Angela shows up and she's like, don't fucking do it.
Right. Well, first we see her snapping fingers, which,
hey, we love snapping fingers here.
It's a great move. You bend a finger backwards and boom, you're going to get compliance.
So Angela shows up and she's like, listen, if you do this, you're playing right into a plot that you don't want to be a part of. And they're like, haha, nice try, idiot. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. Hit the lever, boys. And then explosions of light and crazy. And they show up in like town square. The whole fucking room. Furniture and everything. It was great. But it's Keen's fine though, right?
All right, so this is great. Lady True and a bunch of her like faceless minions, who are basically the cleaning women of her organization.
Yeah.
They have these like magnetic shields, so they like suction away all the guns. Blip, blip, blip. They're all gone.
You know what? Quick aside. when I was a kid, we went, I don't even know, with some like science place. I don't fucking know. And they took us to this room that's like electromagnetic. And they're like, if we turn this on, all of your metal would stick to the walls or whatever. And that scared the shit out of me because I had fillings and I was so
Right.
terrified they would rip out of my skull. And now I've got an implant, and holy fuck, that scares the shit out of me. Okay, continue.
Well, as long as you don't get into an MRI machine without telling them about that first.
I didn't even think of MRIs. Fuck. Oh.
Well, I don't know. It's possible that your implant is not going to be a problem for that. Fillings aren't. I've had CAT scans and MRIs, and I have fillings.
I mean, I don't think it's even magnetic metal, but it still scares the fuck out of me. It's still metal. I'm sorry. I don't like it. So they have these shields and they get all the guns with them.
Right. And Lady True is like, hey, guys. Oh, wait, where's Senator Keene? Oh, no. Did he go into the Brundlefly machine? Hope nothing bad happened to him.
I'm sure he's fine.
Just a tidal wave of goo.
Blood and other viscous junk. Delicious. It seeps into the bottom of his cage because the cage is still there. Man, this whole thing, that True is one smart lady.
Yeah, she used the dumb idiots to shield herself from Dr. Manhattan realizing that she was up to stuff.
Yep. Okay, we need to talk about the fact how the fucking 7th Cavalry even know about Dr. Manhattan being on Earth, because that was wild too.
Yeah. An unexpected consequence of the White Knight.
Yes. He didn't, I didn't even realize in the last episode when he was thinking about that he transported him. I thought he stunned him or something, or killed him or so. I didn't realize he transported him because he ended up in what, Yucca Flats or some shit?
Gila Flats, which is
Gila Flats.
That's where the particle accelerator that he stepped into that tore him apart and created him anew. That's where that was. So
all the
back to his origin point.
All the dick bags put the pieces together and
they're like, holy shit, there's only one guy that can teleport someone
and gives a shit about that place.
Connection to that place.
Hey, here's an idea, Jane, Jed. Go make besties with those guys and we'll get in on the inside. And 3-5 years from now, I forget how long, we will tear him apart through atoms and it'll be awesome. We'll just steal some shit from True. It'll be fine. She'll never know. And I'll be fucking Dr. Manhattan and rule as a white supremacist god. Done and done. Let's go to lunch.
Wonderful plan.
Thank
However, turns out Lady True was a step or 40 ahead of you guys. She fucking laid the whole trap for them to step into to create the paradigm that she would then use to steal Dr. Manhattan's power in order to get rid of all bombs in the world, all nuclear weapons. Blip, they're gone. Not a bad plan. If you believe that that's her plan.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. She's dead. Why? How did she know that would happen though? That Cal would zap that guy to Gila Flats. Did she have a part in White Knight?
Oh, that's interesting. How many steps backwards has she been working this? I don't know. We don't have all of the information. We don't have all the answers.
And thanks to these assholes, we never will.
So Cal, aka Dr. Manhattan,
AKA John.
aka John Osterman, a naked blue man inside a cage. He zaps Looking Glass, Adrian, and Lori back to Antarctica using the Judd goo.
Yeah.
And he doesn't zap Angela because he wants her to comfort him. He doesn't want to be alone when he dies,
God damn.
which he knows he's about to.
Yeah. In Antarctica. Lori's like, where are we? What the fuck is going on? And Adrian Vite's like, hey, it's my house. You guys want a beer or something?
Don't
like,
check that fridge.
That's not milk. And he's like, we're going to save the day. So,
right? He starts flipping switches on his machine.
Check, 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 bum, 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 dial, 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 switch, switch. And she's like, oh, we're going to save him. We're going to save John. He's like, oh, no, he's dead. We're doing some other shit that's going to be even better. Let's blah, blah, blah. 22 degrees on those squids. We're going to, and then question from me. What is the difference between frozen squids and hail? Is it distance? Does something? I'm sorry. I think that
it's more that like it's basically the same as hail, but he has chosen the time and the place, and he's able to aim the hail.
Right. But he's like, this is going to destroy everything. And then True's got her hand out and she gets a fucking hole in her palm from a squid going through it. That's not good. Oh, and Jesus right there.
Yep.
Fuck. But that's not going to happen with hail.
I don't know. Maybe they're shooting it extra fast.
He got that idea from his fridge.
Thanks, fridge. Good one.
You got it, dude. So that God damn. So obviously the whole plan was to get the cage out in the open. I don't. And she's gonna do the whole plan that those damn rednecks thought they were gonna do, but she's gonna take his powers and she's gonna quote unquote feed people. She's not doing any of that shit. She just
I don't know if she's gonna feed people, but she claimed she was going to get rid of all the nukes.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe
she was gonna ban the bomb, maybe burn her bra. Who knows?
Save the whales, all the shit. Hug a tree. You know those bitches. So then she watches this globe and it's turning and it's like, oh, this power is going to come to me soon. I'm going to be so awesome. And then the squids come. And
then the squids come.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end of this is the same as the end of the comic. We have interdimensional squids to the rescue.
Yeah, only a bunch this time.
A whole bunch of little ones
that are frozen. I'm not happy about the frozen being like bullets. I don't like that. It's fine. Let it be hail type squids. That's fine. But don't pretend like they're going to rip a hole through a hand. That's not going to happen.
Can't that happen with hail?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Right. Good. Me neither.
All right, fine. So as it's starting to hail these squids, the phone booth for Dr. Manhattan starts ringing. And is it Bia?
Bien,
that's what it is. Bien answers it, and it's Lori. She's like, is Angela there? Get to cover, run, do something, get out of there.
It's
And
gonna
she's like,
come from the sky.
what the fuck are you talking about, lady? I don't what? Angela, this is for you, I guess. And Angela has pretty much the same response. What the what? What are you saying? But she does. She runs to the theater, and it's so nice and calm in there. Like once she gets in there, it's like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Everything's over. I'm not
Yeah,
going to
the
worry about any
leftover
of that.
stuff from a production of Black Oklahoma on the stage waiting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Will Reeves, the kids, they're sacked out.
Mm-hmm.
He and Angela finally get to talk about his origin story. His mom dying, playing the piano right over there. The last thing I saw was Bass Reeves. Trust in the law. That's why I became a cop. I took his name. I knew that being behind the mask was part of it. But wounds can't heal without air.
Boom.
It wasn't anger, it was fear and hurt.
You have every right, my friend.
So he explains also that like his deal with Lady True is something that was Cal's idea. That was Dr. Manhattan's idea to begin with.
He did not like True at all and was happy that it was over and she was fucking dead. But we get this whole, I didn't even think about the conversation that they had, 10 years ago in his place in Manhattan. Like, I never even considered that. I don't know why. Am I dummy? I thought it was all like out there already. But no, there was a whole fucking plan laid out by Dr. Manhattan to Reeves. He knows when he's going to die, and this is how it's going to happen, and this is how it has to happen. You got to help me. Put these puzzle pieces together with me, friend.
Yeah. He needed hooded justice.
I I just want to see it play out a little bit more clear because so much information was thrown at me at once that I'm just trying to keep up still.
I know, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
So like they leave the theater, and I don't know if you noticed, this is a wonderful detail. The marquee at the Dreamland Theater, all of the letters are out except for Dr. M.
I, I'll save that for another time. But I did notice that and I was like, DRM, that's weird. I wonder what that's about. I'm not.
Topher sees her costume and puts it together that she's been Sister Night and she's a cop.
Yeah, she takes him to the bakery because she's got her car there in
Yeah.
her special
Back in her
hideout.
lair.
Yeah. And he's just like, ugh, these kids have gone through fucking hell. And he sees this and he's like, I'm fucking safe. And that's fucking awesome. That's thrilling. I love that. Good for him. I'm glad to get that.
So yeah, so that's a reveal similar to when Will's son, Angela's father, is confronted with the image of hooded justice, wants to be hooded justice. There's something in it. There's something in that. There's some echo of that. And we see just a quick shot of Red Scare and Pirate Jenny with Bien in the back of a cop car. And that is a little echo of Angela as a kid with the cops.
Yeah.
Bien's whole world has just been destroyed. Yeah, there are a lot of goddamn seeds planted in this motherfucking final episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Holy fuck, dude. Like, how
there's so many directions. There's so many fucking things. I wouldn't, and we haven't even talked about
this
fucking egg
Dude, why are they doing this to us? When they first met, she's like, oh, you're magic, prove it. Or whatever she says. And he does like a stupid sleight of hand trick where he like he pulls out an egg out of nowhere. And she's like, yeah, whatever, great. Because
it was about creating life. And she was like, oh, it would have been better if you made a chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have this egg thing going on. It's life.
We got this egg thing.
I mean, we get. I'm going to not talk about jizz anymore. And...
oh, wait. It's there. It's right there.
It's everywhere. You don't even know where it is most of the time.
There's a load of it in this episode.
Oh, God. So when Reeves and Angela are in the theater talking, he's telling her everything that Dr. Manhattan has told him in laying out this plan. And he's like, what does he say? What does he say about the egg? Oh, you got to crack a few eggs.
Got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Yeah. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I don't know. But he said that you would know what it meant when it was time. She's like, I don't know what it means. He's like, well, it's
then
not
I guess the time isn't right.
That is correct, because now you're home and it's time. Clean up them eggs, Angela.
There's one egg left in the carton that she didn't smash. That's the one. She walks out in the early morning light. We see her reflection in the pool. It's blue sky reflected in blue water. Blue, blue, blue.
She cracks it open. She chugs it. What do you do with the raw egg? I don't know.
Just eats a raw egg, kind of Rocky style.
Yeah, very. And
he's gonna run up the steps
with his arms in victory. I mean, her arms in victory. And then it basically ends with a big fuck you, everyone that wanted to know the answers to anything. Fuck you.
I mean, it's as good an ending as you're gonna get, where people are dying to see more, and they also feel like, well, we got a completion to the story.
I didn't get shit. I got no completion. I got a fridge full of jizz and no completion. I just think that I want to know what happened. Was she looking too much into it? Did she get his powers? Give me more episodes, you fucking assholes.
Well, as usual, women are trying to steal men's jizz and their powers.
All the time. You can't stop us.
What is that famous line you're always saying?
Don't try and stop me from stealing your jizz. I barely say anything else. Final thoughts?
There's so many things, right? Like, there's so many things we want to know. Does Angela now have the power of a god? Is Angela still a cop? What's going on with those kids' biological grandfather, that guy that like...
Oh, yeah. We saw him once and then it was,
yeah,
that's it.
Sure. Adrian is now going to stand trial for mass murder,
Ah, I forgot about that.
right? Like there's going to be accountability for that dude.
She's like,
Maybe.
let's go. And he's like, haha, good one. I'll be over here. And she's like, nah, we're
And
going
then
to
Looking
arrest
Glass
you.
just knocks him out with a wrench.
He talks too
Like
much.
it's just a cartoon ending
Yeah.
for that guy,
Yeah. I
which is
mean,
great. And I love the idea that Laurie Blake and Looking Glass, and she's been making fun of him since the moment she met him, that they are now like a great team,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure. Because they're both great.
They are both great.
Yeah.
And they're kind of right angles, like not really intersecting with each other, but they
Right.
are wonderful together.
Yes, they complement each other well.
Also, Laurie's got to like deal with this grief now. Like she's been broken up about her ex-boyfriend, John, who she thought was alive on Mars. And now she knows he is dead.
And with another woman for the past 10 years at least.
Baby, don't try to hold me down.
Bro, this
Don't think
was
twice. It's all right.
rough episode. So good, so rough. Poor John.
Did all of the white supremacists get killed in the end?
I mean, the leaders did. They got obliterated by lasers.
Yeah, I love when she's reading the statement that Will prepared. And
Yeah.
Jane Crawford is like, just do it. You're going to kill us, right? And she's like, of course I am.
But first, shut up and let me read this.
Also, I think that the woman who plays Lady True is fucking awesome.
Yeah, she is. She's great.
She gives the funnest deliveries
Yeah.
to like almost every line. Like she doesn't punctuate every single line because that's basically like underlining every word in a book.
Yeah,
But she chooses her moments so well.
she does.
Like when Adrian lands or no, it's not when she thaws Adrian out and he's
Mm-hmm.
like gasping and she's feeding him like a drink. He's, you must be very thirsty. She starts to ask about all the bodies he used to spell out "Save Me, Daughter." And he can't really speak. And she's like, there must be a cool story behind that.
Right.
Great choices being made by great actors throughout this whole series.
Yeah.
Fucking Louis Gossett Jr.
Come
That guy
on.
is amazing.
Yep. Uh,
Sonny Crockett.
yep. He was great. Like he was stopping cocaine smugglers in Miami. It was crazy.
And then he was snorting blow in Tulsa. And he was secretly a Ku Klux Klan leader.
I mean,
But so charismatic. They should have called him the Charismatic Klux Klan.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't think so either. No.
But you know who was fucking amazing? Regina King, fucking so great.
Yeah.
And goddamn,
she carries the whole series.
Yeah, she does. Like, oh my God. The fucking gamut she had to go through. I don't know if that's what I love this show so much, and I'm so mad at so.
I know. I would love for there to be more of it. There's that great scene that we get where it's the night of the Millennium Clock and the guy at the newsstand. This is a nice threading of the needle for comics fans as well. Hey, you look like Ozymandias. I mean, close enough. You could do birthday parties and shit.
Thanks. That was a great conversation between that guy and Adrian Veidt.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, Robert Redford's still the president?
Tell
I
me
know,
about
right?
it.
Fantastic.
Oh.
So what do people think happened to Adrian Veidt?
Oh, nobody gives a shit.
Wait, what? No, what? I think he went to a jungle and just disappeared.
Yeah, he's living like Tarzan. That's preposterous.
Agreed,
Okay.
Adrian Veidt.
HBO, I would like for you to make more of this show.
HBO, I would like for you to suck my dick.
I got a
Assholes.
fridge full of jizz. HBO, sit down because this is going to take a while.
Fine. You don't have to suck on anything. You just kick them back.
Thanks for the great show. I want more of this great show.
Yeah.
Guys.
What?
That is all the time we have for this episode. That's all the time we have for this series. For all we know, maybe there will be more someday. But for all we know, this is it. Anyway, tune in to the rest of our many, many titles. We've got them coming out at you regularly.
Keep going. 5 more paragraphs.
We're blasting out a fridge full of episodes.